Hey everyone, this is Nitro. I'm continuing to work my way through the Time Rift maps, so in this video I'm going to do the map 8-2. Should be interesting because it's a fight against a dragon, and there is a hidden chest, and I know 8-2's hidden chest is a SSR Aeneas Helm, so absolutely have to grab that. And then let's take a look at the feats. So the first one is don't kill the Nagya character, which should be fairly easy, I guess. Just ignore him. And the other one is no more than one friendly unit defeated. So we'll take a look. Let's just get started. So, let's see.
町の外で迎え撃つと市民を避難させろ急ぐんだしかし我々だけであのドラゴンと渡り合うのは非常に危険だなレディン様シーサイドの何かこの町の北の山には強大な力を持つ炎の精霊が眠ると申しますその力ならばドラゴンと対等に戦えるのではとそうかやってみるか
So there's a powerful fire elf to the north of this town, and I suspect in order to find him you have to kill Nagya. So you can either finish the clear with, I guess, killing Nagya, but then you don't get the achievement for adversaries, or it's a little bit of a tough decision, isn't it? Well, let's try beating the dragon without fighting Nagya. Let's take a look at his stats. Well, he actually has units, so you have to kill those off first. And his attack value is really high, so is his defense. It's really like a dragon fight, isn't it? It's like one of the Time Rift Goddess trials. So he's immune to all debuffs and fixed damage. And he dispels a buff and decreases their attack and defense by 10%. Wow, he actually seems surprisingly tough to deal with. You know what? I'm going to get this feat later on. The 60,000 gold is probably not worth the effort at this time. You know, come back to this map when I have better equipment. So all I have to do, so that means I should find that fire elf, which means killing Nagya, and then I can come back and try to defeat this without killing Nagya another day. So this will just be a 3-star clear instead of a perfect clear. So with all that said, that means, on a side note, if I had Altemuller rather than Bernhard, because Altemuller allows Leon to ignore terrain, this would be much easier. As it is, I think I'm going to struggle to move Leon around this map. So with all that said, I guess my battle plan is to find that fire elf and defend against these guys, which means I should probably use a second healer. Almeda would be good, rather than Lana. So with 2 healers, one that can heal at long range, this should be fine. So I'll leave, you know, Ledin and then everyone else in the city, while I guess Leon... Actually, yeah. I'll send Ledin up initially to help deal with the cavalry, and then I'll send Leon to kill this guy, to spawn the fire elf, wherever he is. So with that said, let's begin. That's the basic battle strategy. Now all that's left is to execute. So let's begin by sending Ledin north a little, and faction buffing. Leon is going to travel north, so he's going to attack that guy. Over here, let's begin by killing off these skeletons. Oh right, and I should probably check for the treasure. Actually, that's really easy. It's right here. There's these little sparkles coming out of it, so this is obviously the treasure. Let's, I guess, finish him off. meta, nice. And then Bernhardt's my secondary tank. He doesn't have shield bash, but he does have the parry skill, so he can protect this villager. Clearly this guy's a sacrifice right from the start, so that means you have to keep the other two characters in the city alive, the village priest and this villager. But that's what Bernhardt is here for, to tank. Alright, so Bernhardt to protect this guy by standing one tile beside him, and he can apply a faction buff. Lana will help heal him up, and Almeida will go grab the treasure in the meantime. Over here, we need to bait this guy to attack, so let's move here first. And Divine Guard. That Divine Guard defense should kill off that cavalry unit. And... alright. Yep, so as expected, that guy dies instantly, pretty much. And also as expected, this guy will suicide into Ledin, it looks like. Yep. And yeah, look at that. Ledin took basically no damage at all from a 700 plus attack cavalry unit. So the phalanx are really, really powerful. Alright, let's move Ledin forward. And this should be enough to draw his attack, yes. So he should kill off one of those vampire bats. Leon, continuing to struggle through the terrain, will move up. Over here, I have to leave Bernhardt here to kill off this guy and protect the villager. So let's move Liana forward and heal him up. Alright, other than that, let's get Almeida to that treasure. Next turn. So let's watch Ledin. He should kill off this bat. Yep. Yeah, these phalanx units just taking almost no damage now. It's great. Alright, let's continue to move forward. Leave him there. Let's apply prayer now, because that way I can heal Ledin up to full. Okay. Actually, I should have ended Bernhardt's turn first. I did waste one turn of prayer for him. Not a big deal. And I've grabbed the treasure, which, as expected, is the SSR Aeneas helmet. Dragon's moving up. Alright, Ledin tanks the attack, but doesn't do much damage because his Divine Guard was not active this turn. Alright, and finally, Leon can get into range of Chivalry. And I'm going to use the skill just because. It's only a 20% damage boost, but just in case. How is that in any shape or form an elf? If they said fairy, that would be more accurate. Elf of fire, whatever. Okay, so yeah, it spawned as I expected, beating that guy would spawn the elf. So, let's see what I can do here. Well, he's kind of stuck in position, isn't he? So, faction buff, and then again, and then Divine Guard. Yeah. So we can faction buffs. Let's move Almeida up. Well, doesn't really matter. Let's move Liana first. Use again. And then Ledin can now Divine Guard, so that both of these characters shoot suicide into him. Alright, then I just have to deal with the dragon while waiting for that elf to move into position to fight. So now it's just buying time, I guess. Nothing for Bernhard to do. Actually, I think the more accurate term for this guy rather than elf would probably be a spirit of fire or elemental of fire. Something like that, not elf. Okay, if I stay here, Lana's gonna get hit, so she has to run away. So, let's use... Does Ledin still have regen? No, he doesn't. Alright, so what I can do is move Almeida, who should heal up Ledin a bit, yep. And then move Ledin to attack that bone dino that didn't touch me. Let's move down. I need to bait him away from that guy for now. So what would be good would be using Bernhard to draw an attack. And faction buff. Alright. So Bernhard is being suicidal here. I don't think he can survive an attack. But let's see. Oh, he does survive an attack. Good. Excellent. Yeah, I guess this bone dino's programming was to attack this villager. So he's totally ignoring me. Just trying to move to attack that villager. So I'll just kill him off then. Nope. Alright. So I bought some time for the elf to move forward, which is all I really needed. Might as well use the tornado attack to finish him off. Go. It also healed up Bernhard a bit. And then it's going to be the fight of the two big titans soon. So I kind of want him to move forward. So let's pull back and heal up. It's already turn 8. This guy's not even close to attacking yet. Darn it! So I might not even finish. I probably won't get a 3-star with this. And again, if you could get him faster, you could get the clear much faster. You know, if I had Altemuller to get Leon up here much faster, then I would have had the clear much earlier as well, because the elf would be in the fight. Regardless, let's see. I want to bait him into the city, I guess. So let's place Bernhard here. That should draw him in. Ledin has to protect this guy, so like that. Let's see which way the dragon goes. I don't think it really matters either way. I'm hoping he goes after Bernhard, but he might not. We'll see. There we go. So there, the fire elf gets into combat range. Oh. Double healer is probably showing their stuff now.
準備完了です。
ご命令を。
了解。よし。
Fine guard.
正面突破。
If he stays in the position more or less, I can surround him. One can hope. Let's see. Alright, we are in business.
よし。
ご命令を。何かお手伝いできることありますか？よろしくお願いしますね。
了解。
はい。
準備完了です。行くぜ。おお。よし。
But I actually can't quite attack yet because those vampire bats are really gonna hammer me. You know what? Let's do it anyways. Let's see what happens. Let in with the first strike. Kills off most of those bats.
準備完了です。
Leon, with chivalry, should be able to do some damage. Really wish I had 1000 hooves here because that would let me do 1.7 times damage as opposed to 1.2. But Leon actually... Wow! Leon can't even survive. Even with chivalry, he melted. That was interesting. Okay, well. It is what it is. So let's heal up. At least that fire elf is helping. Last turn of Divine Guard, so let's attack. Let's use a gain to heal up, as well as so he can activate a skill again, which would be the faction buff, of course. I'll toss a tornado at him. I don't think he's affected by debuffs, so it won't really do anything. Just a tiny bit of damage, but it's better than nothing. Let's move Bernhard up. And I'm actually gonna just Divine Guard because I want to protect Bernhard. So yeah, definitely won't finish within 12 turns, but hey, at least I will finish. I want to do this, but I know that if Leon can't survive, then Almeida definitely won't. 100%. So continue to slowly weaken him. There's no other way I can fight. So I'm just really relying on this spirit to do all my damage for me. Alright, let's go, Leon. So it won't even be a 3-star clear, unfortunately. I just... Altemuller, this would have been a 3-star clear, guaranteed. Without Altemuller, yeah, this was just slowed down significantly. So... Well, as I said, a clear is a clear.
これも邪悪な力のせいなのか。ところでジェシカはエルスリードのことを知っているか。
その昔バルディア王国はその名で呼ばれていました。
そうか。
Okay, that wasn't bad. I mean, I cleared it at least, and got that Never Give Up achievement. It was only a 2-star, but I guess the 3-star clear, you know, if you had Altemuller and could grab the fairy guy, fire elf, whatever, earlier than I did, you would probably clear it with 3 stars. If you don't have Altemuller, maybe Cherry charging forward would do it too. It's the fact that I only have Leon as a melee attacker that is limiting me from doing a 3-star clear of this map. Nonetheless, you know, I can come back to it later and get the full clear as well as not defeat Nagia. I don't think there's a real rush to 3-star this map because, frankly, I don't need to sweep it. For the items on it, which is the epic headgear rune and the epic armor rune, I don't really sweep maps for those. Instead, now I rely on the guild wars, which gives you guild medals, and then from the guild store, as long as you're level 50, you can buy these runes for you get 8 of them for 350 guild medals. So it just makes more sense to purchase them than farm that map. So yeah, 2-star clear, 1 achievement, 1 feat, and most importantly, the treasure, which is the SSR Aeneas Helm. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.